Many thanks to pcbway for sponsoring this video. Good day everyone, and welcome back to the DX for another video. It's raining outside, it's pretty cold. I took my sailor's hat and I'm trying to keep warm here in the camper. So I decided to take some time and make this video. What's this video about? It's a quick announcement regarding the 5,000 subscribers giveaway. Very important. Watch this video if you want to participate. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about the finished version of the Sferics Receiver, which I just finished last night because I recently received my PCB board from pcbway, and also CW key, really nice, 3D printed. We're going to make a separate video about this one, but I just want to show you the little project. And of course, I'm going to show you in a little bit about what you're going to win in this giveaway, because I had to change a little bit some of the PCB boards that I promised in that video. So what's with the giveaway? I promised in the Charles Kitchen region receiver video, when I made the first 5,000 subscribers giveaway announcement. I'm going to put a link to that video up here and also in the video description, that I'm going to pick 3 winners from all the subscribers to the channel. Saturday I tried to make a video about with the giveaway, trying to pick the winners, and I realized that technically it's impossible to do it because I do not have access to a list of all the subscribers to my channel. Basically, I can only see the subscribers to the channel that they have the settings on their channel for people to publicly see the channels they subscribe to, and the rest of them are private, so I cannot see those subscribers. And that ended up with about a list of 2,800 and something subscribers that I could see publicly. So I was supposed to pick a winner from those, and I tried making a list manually because there's no way to download that list from YouTube. And after 4 hours I ended up with a list of about 300 people, and I realized that it's going to take me ages to fill up that list, so I decided to give up and make this video to make this announcement. So basically, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick a winner from the people that commented on the video about the 5,000 subscribers giveaway, the one with Charles Kitchen region receiver. We're going to pick a winner from the people that commented on the video that has the most views on the channel so far, and I'm going to pick another winner from the people that are going to comment on this video. Let me see what date is today. Is the 12th and it's Tuesday. I'm going to post this video tomorrow on the 13th. I'm going to go to Choclovina Scout Center. I'll be back on the 17th, so let's do the giveaway on the 21st. So on the 21st, all the people that are going to comment on this video, by that time I'm going to pick the 3rd winner. So this should give everyone enough time to put a comment if you want to participate in the giveaway. I cannot go into the next part of the video without saying thank you to my friends at pcbway for always supporting the DXExplorer videos and the DXExplorer blog. They have great PCB prototyping services, CNC, 3D printing, SMD stencils, and a lot more services available for you. My favorite part is the online store that they have with a bunch of modules and components and tools that you can find very useful for your projects. Now, because I just received my 3D printed key, I have to say that I'm pretty excited with the 3D printing services, and I would really encourage you, when you start building a project, you will design your PCB board, and maybe you can also design an enclosure. So when you order both of them together, you receive both in one package, and then once you put them together, you end up with a very nice finished project. As I'm always saying, PCBway is the way. Alright, so in that video, the older video, the one when I made the announcement about the 5,000 subscribers giveaway, I said that I'm going to also put in the package one PCB board with the LM386 audio amplifier and another one with a region receiver made by Charles Kitchen, designed by Charles Kitchen. Unfortunately, I did not have the time to design the PCB boards for those, especially for the Charles Kitchen region receiver, because I was not happy about the way it works. So those two are not in here, but I'm going to show you exactly what you will receive in this package. First of all is a nice sticker with the 10th anniversary of pcbway. Thanks to pcbway, because they just sent me this one into the last package. You have some pcbway rulers, which are really nice and useful. You will have this K8TND Sferics Receiver PCB board, which I just finished, and it works fantastic. You will have a PCB board for the mini whip antenna. You will have a PCB board for the bias T that you will use to power up the the mini whip antenna. Over here what we have, this is the QRP minimalist CW transmitter. So you will receive a board of this one, for this one. Then you have a board for the PTTCO CW transceiver, which is somehow closer to the original schematic that Miguel made, with a little modification in order to make it work better and to be easier to adjust, basically. And it also includes a low pass filter on the output, which the original design didn't have, because probably you were supposed to use an external one. Over here you have the PTTCO 2 PCB board, which is the same PTTCO except that it contains an audio amplifier with an LM386, just because in the original PTTCO design you were supposed to use a headphone that is about 300 ohms, like a telephone speaker. What else? We have the 10 minutes transmitter PCB board. I put enough space here over here because you could use like a big transistor and also with a big heatsink, because this one is kind of warming up a little bit. Then we have the QRP watt meter with two different scales, 10 watts and 20 watts, or one up to 1 watt and 10 watts the second scale, or 2 watts and 20 watts the second version. You pick the way you want to build it. You can read the article in the DX Explorer blog. Here we have the PCB board for the audible RF field strength meter. You have a video about this one. This is basically the squeaky that Peter Parker built, VK3 Yankee Echo, and of course the Sputnik region receiver at last. This one is my favorite so far. It's the project that I worked the most on, and I still like it, and I still use it, and I love it as much as I did when I first started working on it. So these are all the prizes that you can win, and yeah, I'll pick 3 winners from the videos that people that commented to the videos that I spoke about earlier in the video. Now let's talk a little bit about the Sferics receiver, which I just finished building. So here we have the Sferics receiver finally finished. It turned out really well. Of course, I had a couple of headaches because when I designed the PCB board and I placed the potentiometer on the board, I placed that one into the idea that I'm going to build the receiver into an enclosure that's a little bit bigger, not as thin as this one. So it was supposed to, the height of the enclosure was supposed to be a little bit bigger. But unfortunately, that one, I ordered one and it did not arrive. So I decided to go back to the first idea and place the PCB board inside this enclosure, which I have from my friend Vlad, Yankee Oscar 5 Bravo Delta Lima. it has the 9 volts battery inside, it has the PCB board. Of course I had to do a couple of tricks in order to fit everything in here. I'll show you in a little bit. We're going to take it apart and I'll show you how it ended up, just for you to see in case you want to do something similar and you're having issues. So you get to see a simple solution, which takes time to do it, but it's possible. Yeah, let's take it apart and I'll show you really quick how it ended up inside. Now this back cover over here, I have to change the battery. Of course I'm using screws. I wish I had an easier way to open it, but it is what it is. This is the enclosure. I'm happy with the way it is, and basically here I have the battery. Of course I'm going to put a little bit of foam inside or something so the battery doesn't make noises once it stays inside. I'm going to take it out really quick, and here's the space that I have available for the battery inside the receiver. Now let me take out really quick the front, and we'll take out the PCB board so you get to see the way I managed to fit everything inside this little box. Yeah, initially I wanted to build a bigger one, and to build a receiver in a bigger enclosure, and also include a speaker inside with a switch that I could switch from headphones to the speaker or from the speaker to the headphones, depends on how I would like to use this one. But I gave up because I found it very nice when the receiver is small as it is. So here's what I have. One thing that I did not find was the 20 mega ohms resistor, and I had to make this ugliness with 2 resistors in series. I'm going to replace this resistor later on at some point, because I have to order a couple of big value resistors, and I'm going to order this one as well. Over here I had a request when I built a Sputnik region receiver, and I had the little trimmer resistor which allows you to basically adjust the frequency of the receiver, the band spread of the receiver. And technically I wanted to use a bigger trimmer resistor, like the big style trimmer resistors, and you can use one of those too, but somebody asked me if I can put a little hole in the middle, and this way you can also use tiny trimmer resistors like this one, and that's exactly what I used in this case, because I could not find the bigger one, because I recently used that one in another project. One thing that of course I had to modify over here is that I could not use the potentiometer soldered to the board as it is in the original design. You can see the picture on the screen right now with the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, I had to unsolder it from the PCB board and install it this way with the little legs on this side, just so it would fit on the in here inside the enclosure. And then over here I have the output for the headphones, which is basically this one over here. I have the LED on the bottom, and I have the switch over here, which comes in here. So of course I had to solder all the wires. Basically the 3 wires from the potentiometer are going. I had, you see these little holes that you can actually screw the PCB board to something. There was a similar one over here. I had to enlarge this hole. Just make sure, if you do the same, to leave enough ground connection between over here, so you won't do the hole too big and then you cut the ground connection. So yeah, I had to take all the wires from the potentiometer and solder them on the bottom where the potentiometer was supposed to go. And then of course In here I have the wires coming from the battery. Over here I have the I think is the switch, so the wires from the switch are coming into this one, and the audio output goes over here. You'll see that in the PCB design. So yeah, the idea for me was to use initially a bigger enclosure, basically have this one very tight to the front panel, and then somehow drill holes into the enclosure on the bottom with some little spacers, and once I place this one inside, I can put those screws and tighten the PCB board to the enclosure itself. So yeah, I had some complicated ideas in my mind. Probably one solution, if I would like to continue using this very small enclosures type, you let me know maybe in the video description, so you don't just comment to actually get into the giveaway. But let me know if you would like me to replace this potentiometer, like traditional style potentiometer, probably with like a really small plastic one. It would still be soldered on the PCB board, and you'll be able to still fit it into a small enclosure like this one, because I think this one is really nice. And I'll try to get the link from my friend Vlad, and put that link into the video description of this enclosure, in case you want to buy something similar, if you really like it and you'd like to build this receiver. So yeah, so far it works fantastic. I really like it. Again, you will have to after you turn on the receiver, when you connect it to the battery, let's connect it really quick. So try to put this trimmer resistor somewhere in the middle. Turn on the receiver, make sure that it's on, and then measure the voltage. So here you have a negative, the minus basically, and here on this point on the transistor over here, or on this side of the capacitor, or C7, you will be able to measure the voltage between here and here, and you're supposed to have 5 volts. So you will adjust this trimmer resistor until you measure 5 volts over there, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And connect the antenna. I have the telescopic antenna over here. I'm going to connect it onto the receiver and just go outside and enjoy it, listen to the Mother Nature in your headphones. So yeah, this is it. It looks really nice, it works fantastic. I've been testing it last night and I'm really happy with it. I'm not going to put another demo video, because you already know. Probably towards the end of the video I'll put a little recording from what I recorded last night, and that's it. So let's talk really quick about the CW key, which I recently ordered from pcbway. So here we have the tiny CW key, which is not finished yet. I just put it together to see how it would look like. But yeah, I have to say that I'm impressed about the quality of the 3D printing from pcbway. Not just because they're sponsoring me and I have to say nice things about them. It's actually true. I'm happy with it, because I actually ordered this CW key somewhere locally over here in a local shop, 2 shops actually, and it turned out pretty bad and I didn't like it. So yeah, I have to say that I'm really happy finally with the way it looks right now. The other 2 ended up in trash. So I'm excited and I can't wait to finish working on this one. We'll do a separate video on this, about this one. I'll tell you exactly where you can find the files for this one, because it's not my design. Somebody else did the design and it's great. I'll tell you about how to order it on pcbway and what to tell the technicians over there, because you might receive an email to let you know that there might be an error into the design, but it's not. And we'll talk more about this later on. But basically it's like really tiny parts over here. We have this knob that comes on top. We have this thing that comes over here, the little key, and the base. And it's fantastic. You have no springs into the design. You're supposed to put a magnet over here and a magnet over here, and that will actually hold the distance on the key. We have to think about the contacts over here. I have to look into the original design because I cannot remember how to do it. Probably I will glue something here on the bottom to cover the hole, maybe a wooden part, I don't know, something nice. And over here you put a jack connector, so you can put the cable and connect it over here. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm really excited to work on this one, and of course I'm even more excited maybe when the winter time comes. I'll have enough time to get back to learning the Morse code, because my friend Vlad, Bravo Delta Lima, he got me addicted to CW. Basically all the photography work that I'm doing lately, I've been listening to CW signals in the background, as I used to do a long time ago on the Sferics Receiver, and it's relaxing for me. And yeah, I have to learn the code, because that's actually the reason why I got into the amateur radio. I really wanted to do QSOs with very simple schematics. So I'm going to look over here. Where is this one? You have here the QRP minimalist transmitter. Is basically a handful of components, and basically with 500 milliwatts, 700 milliwatts, depending on the transistor that you're using in the power output that you might get. Imagine that you're able to talk to the entire Europe if the conditions are favorable. So yeah, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to finish this, and yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today's video as well. Please comment on the video if you want to get into the giveaway. I'm going to post a video about the giveaway on the 21st of November. Sorry, I had to postpone it again, but I thought it's fair to do it this way, because not all the people knew about the giveaway, not all the subscribers, and since I cannot pick one winner from all the subscribers, I think this is the best way to do it, and it's a fair play. So again, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next week, and until then, 73 from Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo.